What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. Now, I think when we talk about XRP, we always talk about the price and where things are going. And the price is very, very important for this. For investors, that's what we kind of care about. But we also care about the use case, right? So, caring about that use case, where do we believe it's going to go? All of the things that are into it for the technical reasons, right? The technical side of things, like do we feel like that's going to have a major impact on the price? And yes, obviously it will, right? If we see something completely implemented for XRP and be able to utilize it as a form of payment or in many different payment options or as a store value within banks to now utilize for cross-border transactions or payments and other things of that nature, then it could be something that majorly impacts the price. Like we've said this time and time again, that XRP will have an impact on that side of things. But what I want to talk about today, I want to talk about the another side of the technical side, right? Which is the escrow. The escrow is probably the most talked about thing for XRP. And the reason why it's the most talked about thing is because, you have a massive amount that's out there. It's at a massive market cap, seeing it at a 30 plus $1 billion market cap. But then you have this escrow amount that's still sitting out there. And it's like if somebody had this free 45 billion coins that could technically be worth, let's say it's up to $1, it could be worth $45 billion, and now you can utilize that in some form or fashion um to pay for this over here or pay for that over there or just give yourself money if you're a part of Ripple. So a lot of people aren't fans of XRP because of that, right? They're like, oh, they're just scamming people and they're just going to dilute everybody, right? And I think we have to talk about whether this will have an impact to the overall price or, whether it's something that may end up seeing, a burn or they might get rid of the escrow. Who really knows what's going to happen there? That's kind of, we may have some information through the case when it comes with for that. But let's talk about XRP's escrow in this video. Let's talk about XRP's price and everything there and everything in between. Guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, follow me on Patreon. Those links are in the description. Don't forget about my link for Margex in the description if you guys want to start trading XRP at a 50x leverage. I think I'm going to start stacking up XRP again because I know that XRP is going to be worth a lot. And I have 35,000, but I always want to continue to have more. It's just, I don't know, it just feels different to be able to grab more and utilize some of my XRP to give me more XRP in the end. Because without that, like I wouldn't be gaining more XRP. I could go out and buy it, but I'm gaining more XRP free as long as I have a good trading strategy. So feel free to check out Margex. That link is in the description. But if we look at XRP's price, it's standing at 62.63 cents. It's slightly down on the day. The overall market is also slightly down on the day. We're seeing the market cap's at a $34.4 billion market cap with $1.5 billion worth of volume. Now, the escrow and the circulating supply is sitting at about 54.94 billion. And we also have a 54.94% escrow. Now, the reason why, or sorry, not escrow, circulating supply, that's the percentage. And then you have the total of 100 billion. So about 45 billion, a little bit over 45 billion coins are left on the table to potentially dilute things if that's the case. Now, the fully diluted market cap would be 62.7 billion. So it would basically, double in the overall price by seeing the 45 billion that would be added. And that tends to be a problem for people because what their plan is to introduce 1 billion XRP. If you go to XRP's escrow release schedule, you have multiple places that are telling you that they're going to release 1 billion per month. I did see something this way where they said they're going to extend their escrow deadline to 2027, but 1 billion XRP released each month over the next 55 months, but now it would be over the next 45 months. Now, over these last couple of months, we haven't seen that escrow that has been added to the supply. Now, just recently, the reason why this is being brought up is because we just recently saw a little bit more that has been added. So it's getting closer to that 55% mark, while it was at 54 for it seemed like 2 or 3 months. So there hasn't really been an addition there, and it should have been 1 billion per month. However, I'm not going to sit here and push for them to continue to release that escrow. Now, I think the main conversation behind this is the escrow going to have an impact to my price? Because I bought, let's say, at 60 cents. I like it at 60 cents. Is it going to have an impact? Well, if we're only going to see it for what it's worth right now, which is a $34 billion market cap, yes, it will have an impact, and you will be looking at half the price of what you're seeing here if you see the same market cap. Price multiplied by supply equals what the market cap is. So if the supply is double what that is, and you feel like the market cap is going to stay at 34 billion, then it will decrease down to a 30-cent price, which honestly, if it decreases down to a 30-cent price, I'm buying up a lot more because I understand even what it's worth with 100 billion coins. However, the dilution is a problem, right? As we have that dilution, will it be a major issue? I don't think it will be a major issue for what we have as XRP holders pushing for the long term. It's just we would like to see it stay at the supply that it is or close to the supply that it is. I think the reason why you have this escrow and you have it standing here and what's going to happen with this escrow is really just to secure how much they have in to fight this battle with the SEC. No other cryptocurrency project or exchange or business or affiliate, right? Nobody has this much money that XRP does have, and it's because of the belief within the community and what they're deciding to do. They don't need that much money in order to fight it, but you never know how long this is going to last. Like you see what the SEC is trying to do. Ripple wins by having XRP is not labeled as a security. Ripple wins by having the SEC drop the charges for the CEO and the chairman. And Ripple's probably going to win in the end by paying a lesser fine or no fine at all. But the SEC wants to continue to double and triple and quadruple down and have them try and pay $2 billion and have them try and, maybe even settle for that. And even if they do decide to settle for that with no type of stipulations or anything, they still would try and fight as much as they possibly can. They probably still wouldn't go through that settlement because they were close to going through a settlement. I think it was November 9th. And then the CEO, you can see how frustrated he was with the SEC because as they were going through that settlement, the SEC took back their settlement offer. And they were just like, what's going on here? And you're taking it back because it's not just about XRP. It's not just about Ripple there. It's about what the SEC has planned for the future and maybe what they want to control. I think they truly want to control or have a larger stake in XRP by getting that escrow, right? Being able to capture that escrow or just having them to burn off the escrow. So whatever they decide to buy, if they know this beforehand, they can buy up all the XRP that they want, utilize all the XRP that they want so that Ripple can't dilute the SEC. I think that's the main issue that they have with taking on XRP as a major, world currency is the fact that you have 45 billion that's sitting in there that Ripple controls that they can now do whatever they want with. When typically the government is the one that creates that type of inflation to it. Even though XRP has a naturally deflationary model, because it still has all these coins left over, we know that it's making it more inflationary at the current moment. And if Ripple controls that over the government, that's not a great sign. They never want that. And that's kind of the issue that they probably deal with. So ultimately, is it going to affect the price? I think it could. I think it will. It has affected the price over time, but it's not going to be a major effect to where they're releasing 10 billion at a time. Because if you look at it, what they're releasing and the transactions and the movement that's going through in the day, we're seeing multiple billions of coins that are going through in a day. And if we look at it in a month, it could be upwards of 100 billion coins compared to the 1 billion that's being released. honestly, that's only a 1% and maybe even less than that, 1% impact to XRP over the month. So it's not really going to have a major impact for the long term, but maybe for, you know, a short term whenever that is released, if there's a set schedule on what day it will be released. So anyways, there's a lot to take in here because there's a lot of information behind XRP, behind Ripple, behind the Ripple versus SEC and the uncertainty that goes behind it. But we have to put it into a great way to understand it. And it's not easy. It's not easy to understand. We try our best every single day. So let me know if how you feel about the escrow and if you just want to see them burn it off, because I would like to see that. But that would have to happen kind of after they get legal clarity, in my opinion. So guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.